Hello friends, welcome back to my channel again. In this video, we are going to learn about how to install and activate the license in Palo Alto Firewall. There are two different ways to achieve the same, but in this video, we are going to learn one specific type, which would be a legacy method, I would say. Before we actually jump onto the actual session, I would really thank you for watching this video. If you are watching my channel very first time, please don't forget to subscribe my channel so that any new videos that I will post in the future, it will get notified as a suggestion for you. Okay, let's jump onto the video now. Like I mentioned in the intro video, there are two ways to install the license on the Palo Alto firewall. One, if we have the firewall configured already, let's say specifically on the outside interface, you have option to the login to the firewall. From there you will have option to retrieve the license key as an option for you, but that would need as a predecessor for you to configure the necessary interfaces as an upfront. Let's say for an example here, you are configuring the device offline, meaning maybe in your staging area, in your office, or anywhere where you don't have the device plugged into the actual network cabling, meaning especially for outside interface. So in that scenario, what you would need to have the license file to be downloaded or received from the tax support of Palo Alto, and then you would need to install that file manually on the device. So this is the method I'm going to explain for you. So just make sure you have enough permission to log into the Cisco support portal. Once you log into the support portal, you will have the device listed already there. Meaning, if the device is pretty new and you never had integrated with the Palo Alto registration, then in that case, the device won't be available there. But in that case, you would need to click on the register new device, and then you would actually go through by entering the device serial number and authorization code that you will receive from the Skybox sales support team. So this particular example is going to be explained in a different way, where you have already registered the device, meaning you have the device is going to be repurposed for a different infrastructure. In that case, you will have the device listed already on the portal, wherein you will have option to download the license on the portal itself. So here, for example, I'm going to download, log into the portal and click on navigate to devices. You will have a list of devices listed here. So I'm downloading all the available license that I will need to import into the device. So I'm going to download all this license in offline, and then I will continue back with you for the installation. Okay, now the record license keys or license files are downloaded from the Palo Alto support portal. Once you are logged into the Palo Alto, just hop on to device, like click on licenses, and there are three options: retrieve license key from license server. So this option and the second option, activate the feature using authorization code. So these two options need internet access to be enabled on the device. So hence we are not going to use this method now. Um, as I said in the beginning, there are two options to enable the activate the license. These first two options would need internet access to be enabled, meaning you have to configure the outside interface, and it needs to have access to the internet. But the third option is actually a offline one, and this is what we are going to follow to complete now. Choose this option, choose file. I have the file already saved somewhere in the local site. I'm going to choose the license key file one by one. Click OK. So right now the support portion of a license has been activated. I see the date is available until October 30, 2021. Similar way, I'm going to upload the other files related to thread license as well as wildfire license. Selecting this second one, which is a threat license. Click OK. So now threat prevention license also got imported. This is also available until October 30, 2021. In a similar way, upload the other license file, which is for the wildfire, and this is the last one. Click OK. That's it. So you are now done with installing the license on the Palo Alto firewall. So this will enable you to configure all the intended license configuration for on your device. If not, you will not be able to complete or configure the necessary configuration related to threat prevention and the wildfire license. All right, friends, I think we are done with the session today. If you feel you have any questions, so please feel free to comment on the comment box. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. And as as I said before, please don't forget to subscribe my channel for any new updates that I will post on to the channel. Thank you. We'll catch up again.